Hey, what's up guys? How's it going? Today I'm going to draw with this thing that I just found. It is a polychromo. German, it's basically a colored pencil as far as I'm concerned. So I'm going to be using that. And I'm going to use a... Actually, I'm just going to be using that. So I'm gonna kind of freestyle today. I'm going to draw a skull, but I'm not really going to know what kind of skull I'm going to draw. It's going to be a little freestyle. So I'm going to try to describe what I'm doing as I'm doing it, but for the most part, this one's not pre-planned. So, kind of drawing out the shapes. It's going to be a skull, but I'm not sure what kind. In my head, I'm thinking about how a skull would be sitting on a table. It's going to be a little cartoonier than normal, though. Maybe some spikes coming out of it. Maybe kind of a demon skull of some kind. Tooth cylinder. We call it tooth cylinder because it looks like a cylinder. I'm going to start going into darker shapes. Into the eye socket, top of the eye socket. The top of the eye socket, let me see, boom. Bottom of the eye socket. Filling this eye socket shape is totally black. I'm gonna put a darker shape into it, like it's, you know, you can see deeper into the skull. Putting in the nose shape, kind of nasal cavity. A little bit of shadow connecting the nasal cavity to the eye. You don't want any floating islands there. You want everything to be kind of connected through a little bit of like light shadow. Right now I'm kind of doing a different thing. I'm having a nice time just playing with the shapes here. Just shading. It's very therapeutic to shade. Kind of on a whim, deciding to make the front teeth really large, the way a saber-toothed cat would have. And that's kind of, there's no rhyme or reason, I just thought that would look kind of cool. It's kind of instinctive that I just did that. Putting him some shadow pattern here. Going over this side, doing the same thing. Keeping in mind the bottom of the jaw, trying to figure out where that is. Since the light's coming from the top to the bottom, I'm going to put a really light layer of shading over this, over the bottom jaw, over the mandible. I have to be real careful with it though, I don't want it to be too dark. Alright, so let's continue by going over to the other eye socket. If you want to know exactly what kind of pencil I'm using, I'm going to kind of bring it forward to the camera here. Oh, actually, you can't really see that. But basically it says Germany SV Polychromos, and it's Faber-Castell. Sorry if I can't pronounce anything right. It's a black one. It feels pretty smooth. I like it. In all honesty, I just picked this up from the big batch of stuff I had on my desk. I really don't think I've used it before. I gotta remember that the eye socket's gonna be behind the nasal cavity a little bit. Gonna go the hair area. Gonna go the hair area. Kind of a horn there. Alright, I'm back. And I lost my pencil for a second. Alright. Going on the side of the face, the other side of the face. Trying to draw where the teeth attach a little bit. Didn't even really draw the teeth in the bottom very much because there's so much covered by the these large teeth I drew in. At this point, it's kind of just relaxation. It's kind of autopilot. The hard part, most of it's out of the way in terms of, you know, where things are gonna be placed. Yo, man. I'm gonna be there Monday and Wednesday. Can you see me one of those days? Go on to the back. That kind of part of the skull I made up. spiked area. You know, aesthetically, I'm not really liking the way it's coming out, but it's acceptable. You know, there's a lot of things that would change. But this is, again, just kind of a free drawing. It's throwing a layer of shadow over everything. I have to watch out because part of my pencil is, you know, very sharp and pointed, and part of my pencils are soft. You know, so sometimes I go back and forth between each kind to get an idea of what's going on. Now I'm kind of re-examining it. This shadow pen is a little too dark up here. Drawing a thick line around it, contour, kind of contain the shapes. And that's about it. It's kind of a quick, on-the-fly skull. Anyways, guys, thanks a lot for watching, and please subscribe to this channel. I'd really appreciate it. See you later, guys.